You know, John, what I wanted to review with you again today was the different levels of fiber that we have in our brushes.
You are pretty much known as the Brush King,
Yes.
Barry, and I want to reintroduce you to everybody in the audience. Who we're going to have on the program is Barry Burhoff, and Barry is the president of Sherhold Industries. And you make a lot of different brushes in different stiffnesses.
Correct.
And let's start off with the blue one.
Yes.
Okay, the blue bristle brush. Where is that used around the boat?
So that was developed specifically for real delicate surfaces. So the soft nylon blue bristles are developed for your isinglass, your plexiglass. All of those things are going to scratch real easy. This will not scratch anything. If you're going to be doing your hull or your regular areas, you're going to want to move up to our most popular, and that is our flagged soft brush. This holds a lot more soap and water because of the flagged bristles. It's got just enough stiffness to work on everything, and at the same time it's really soft, so it's not going to scratch anything as well.
So that's like your everyday general purpose
Correct.
brush head. Okay. What about ground in dirt, tannic acid from leaves, fish blood that dries
non-skid,
up,
all that
squid
stuff.
Juice? You know, what do you use?
Then we move up one step, and this is our medium stiff brush. This is not flagged. This is going to get into those crevices. It's going to pick all those things away from your non-skid.
It's much stiffer.
It's much stiffer, but it's not so stiff that it's going to do any damage.
You know, I've seen your white bristle brushes before, and you know, I've seen a lot of guys using it on their hull bottoms, on the bottom paint.
Correct.
You know, they're just trying to get off the scum. They're trying to get off a little bit of
that's our
barnacle
extremely
crustacean.
stiff brush, and that was developed for doing acid washing of teak. Commercial fishermen use it on the aluminum hulls inside, or like you said, below the waterline on the paint job.
Well, Barry, I've been using your brushes for decades, literally. And I've only seen the 6-inch size. What I have in front of me here, this looks bigger, and I've never seen this at any of the chandleries that I visit.
Right.
What is this for?
Yeah, this is our 10-inch brush, and it's the exact same style, design, and fiber options as the 6-inch ones. And we've been doing this for years, and some of the chandleries have it and some of it don't. But believe it or not, it's decently popular. It's probably 1 in every 5 that we sell.
Really, about 20%?
About 20%.
Okay, now I'm not a yachty.
Right.
Okay. I would think that a big brush for this would be for a large boat. But I'm thinking of my 22-foot Ken Craft. I've got so much open space in that boat. A bigger brush head would literally save time for me cleaning that boat, even though it's a small boat.
Yeah, so we designed this. It still fits in a standard 5-gallon bucket without a problem, so all the stuff you would have. And it doesn't matter if you have a small boat or a big boat. Really what it comes down to is the little bit of extra weight and size. A bigger guy like you or me, we could handle a bigger brush. If it was my wife, she prefers the smaller brush.
Okay, is there anything special about this new brush?
Yeah, so this is a brand new version of the 10-inch brush, and it's modeled after the combo deck brush that I introduced to you and your audience last year.
Hugely successful.
Very, very successful. So this is both the soft, popular brush on the outside, and then it's our medium non-skid brush on the inside. So if you reach an area that needs a little more elbow grease, all you gotta do is push harder on the brush, those bristles come through, and now the harder you work, the harder the brush works for you.
Wow, so you don't have to have 2 brush heads.
No.
Now remember, all of Barry's brushes fit into one handle.
Correct.
Which is really cool. So you wouldn't have to buy 2 brushes.
Correct.
What does somebody do if they can't get it at their favorite place?
It's not a problem. Most of the channelers will work with you. You could talk to them. If they're a Sherhold dealer, they can get it in real quickly for you. If not, just visit us at Sherhold.com, and there I have all of my products. I have dealer locators. I have tips, tricks, and all the training videos that we've done, and everything to help you keep your boat clean and simple.
Will this still fit into a 5-gallon bucket?
Yes,
like the other
perfectly.
one?
Yes.
Fantastic. Barry, you're always on it, man. Thank you for saving me time.
You got it.
That's really cool.